Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune, Ripped from the World.
Boop.
And as always, introductions, we have got Lena from Lena's Lovely Locks playing Ari, the Fey-touched half-kitsune, white half-kitsune. We have Lizard playing Exreet, the Earth Primal. We have Carrie playing Maruti, the Fey-touched monkey-like. And then we've got Jamie playing Rowan, the elf. And does anybody have any announcements today?
Did we get everyone's pictures?
Ori.
I think so. Probably not mine. I've been sick. I forgot what I was doing. What am I doing?
That's fair. Just get like an AI image or something of your character.
Oh, did I send you that or no?
I didn't have it in my email. Do you remember whether you emailed it or texted it to me?
I don't recall, but I am pretty sure that I have one. I'll dig it up and send it.
Sweet. That'll be great.
It's on my computer, though.
You got mine, right?
Yes, I did get yours. Yep, and it doesn't need to happen right now. It can happen later. No worries. But,
Just wanted to make sure we knew what page we were all on.
yes. Absolutely. Alrighty. With that, then, we will jump into our recap. So where we last left all our adventurers, you all had headed west with the camp in tow. Ari was given a wand, which in a fight coming up appeared to be more than just a normal wand. And, well, you all were beginning to flee when you found you were getting chased by some horsemen. So all of you stayed back to protect the caravan, and you fought off some cavaliers and killed a number of them, saved one, trapped some, and ended up buying yourselves a day and a half without getting chased. Where you met back up with the group and have arrived at the mountains. You set up in a valley, you camped for the night, and you all are starting to wake up as the dawn breaks.
I guess wake up.
Yeah, as you all are waking up, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Feed thy body.
Making sure we're dressed.
I guess. Yeah, that's kind of important.
Don't want to be running around the mountains naked. That wouldn't probably be very good for your health.
I don't know, it's not that cold yet.
And I have a half box, so, you know, maybe it would be invigorating.
I guess we probably set up our tents and stuff when we went to bed, right?
Yeah.
So probably getting out and just kind of see what is going on the rest of the group is doing and things like that.
So as you all get up, you see that the camp is already starting to strike itself, to break itself down. It looks like everyone is planning on moving out pretty early today. And with you all knowing that you're on a little bit of a time crunch to try to find somewhere where you can hide that you know should be up in these mountains somewhere. You're looking for a mountain that ends up having no trees on it.
Right.
And you know that there is an army of some size chasing you all in. But hopefully they're a little thrown off your scent. Hopefully.
We need to find a mountain with no trees.
Yes.
Well, I guess probably time to eat a little food and strike our tents as well and get ready to travel, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Whatever
Back up
happens
camp.
to the soldiers that we trussed up and took with us back when we originally struck camp? Because I was rewatching the video, the last one that you posted, because we're one behind still, and it ended with us trussing up the 2 soldiers and taking them with us, and I think we kind of forgot about them.
You did indeed, and yes, I did forget about them as well.
Oops.
Hey, there's a lot of things going on. Sometimes I forget things.
But it's also been several months at this point. So.
Yes.
I just
yes,
have-
And it's been quite the few months here, so.
yes.
Yeah, I just finished that video the other day, so I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about those guys.
Yep. So we're going to say that they are still in the wagon.
They still have their helmets on.
They do still have their helmets on.
I mean, I guess at this point, I would probably say let's eat food and then go from there.
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know if we've had a chance to talk around the camp and see. I don't remember. Did we tell everybody that that's where we were headed? Was to a mountain with no trees, and ask to see if anybody knew of this place?
You told Sandrano, but it has not been made major knowledge to the camp at large yet.
Which
At
is
the moment, it was we're going west. We need to get to the mountains.
right. It was kind
Step
of a
one.
quick job. Because I guess that's the question: is just do we know if anybody actually knows where we're going, where this place is? But also, are we worried about traders? So I don't know what y'all think. Because how else are we supposed to? I mean, we could start with people that we feel like are trustworthy. So, because did we even tell Sandrano that's where we were headed? Because maybe we need to just say, hey, Sandrano, so we forgot to mention this thing in the hurry to get out of here, but we need to find a mountain with no trees. Do you know where this is?
I mean, we could start there, yeah, with him and his 2 followers.
Yeah, see if Artemius or Floris know.
Yeah, that other guy, whatever his name, faces.
Yep, Floris.
There we go, that's the one.
Watched it pretty.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So you find the 3 of them. Sandrano is out and walking. He definitely still looks very weak in comparison to the first 2 days that you saw him. But he is up and moving now instead of just collapsed and working to not die.
Poor guy.
His face is still very blue, veiny streaked right now. He just looks up at you all. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, Sandrano.
How are you feeling?
I'm improving. It looks like this bout is not as bad.
Thank goodness.
I would like to make him a cup of catnip tea.
I'm gonna give you some big eyes. I'm so good with that catnip tea.
I will also make Ari a cup of catnip tea.
We need to start throwing things as a distraction whenever you make catnip tea, so Ari doesn't see it.
Get that over there.
Fetch!
And I also look around and see if I can identify any herbs that might be also like healing or restful.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a knowledge check or a magical work.
You said I could use like the sub
Correct.
skills, right? Okay. I'll do a spell work check then.
Okay.
14.
14. Perfect. So looking around, you are able to see a plant that you don't believe you've ever seen before, but you have this intuition taking a look at it that you believe that this would be useful in preventing infections and helping in the treating of wounds.
Okay. I'm going to harvest some of that.
All right. Sounds good. So we'll say that you harvest half a pound, a solid bit of this herb that you can be able to turn into poultices and the like.
What should I call it?
Go ahead and for the moment just call it a medicinal herb, and once you find someone who can actually identify it for you.
Okay. Well, I would like to show it to Sandrano and be like, I think this might be... This seems to me like it might have some properties that could be healing. Have you ever seen it before?
No, I can't say I have. My herbological studies are definitely lacking.
What about Artemius?
Artemius takes a look at it and sniffs it. Well, it doesn't quite look right, not quite like I'm used to, but I believe that, it seems to be some species of elf's fruit.
Oh. Okay. What do you know about elf's root?
Well, we bind up injuries with it, or when there's a great injury, we sometimes grind it and line the wound with it, and we use that, and they tend to not get sick from it.
I was thinking of making some tea with it. Would that be helpful?
It certainly might. I can't say for sure. I'm more learned in treating of injuries than of general medicine.
That makes sense. Well, go ahead and mix some elf's root in with the catnip and catnip tea, and just tell Sandrano, this tea I made, it has catnip and elf's root, and hopefully it should help you relax a little bit at least, but maybe the elf's root will help you feel a little bit better too.
My thanks. I greatly appreciate it. Everything that you all have done for us has been so above and beyond what I could have ever asked. Thank you.
What can I say? We're from a capitalist society where our worth comes from how useful we are.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
yeah.
Just lie and tell them, yes, we're just amazing, wonderful, glorious people who are just so kind at heart and very, very nice.
I don't know if he even knows what a capitalist society is. That might not really exist yet.
I mean, there's truth to that, but still, you could just lie and tell them it's because we're nice.
Have you
We are
ever
very
read?
nice. What can we say except?
Have you ever heard of a book called Das Kapital?
Oh, what now?
Okay. That's fine. Maybe later we'll talk about it.
Now, do you? We're in the mountains. Where to from here?
Well, hi, dog. Oh my goodness. Where did Lena go?
I promise I'm back here.
How
Wait,
might we find a mountain with no trees?
A mountain with no trees. I mean, I can't say that I know of one specifically.
Well, that's kind of the direction we were pointed as to where is a good place to go. Do you think any of the people among the camp might know about it?
I mean, it's certainly possible. Some of them are, native to all around the nation, so they may have traveled these mountains.
Well, maybe we should go ask around.
How sure are you, Sandrano, that we can trust everybody in the camp?
I wish I could say that I trust them all with my life. And so I choose to.
That's fair.
Good enough for me.
Will it stab me in the back one day? Likely. But I will continue to do so until it does.
Okay, well, let's get some breakfast then, and then maybe we can ask around and see if anybody's heard of this place.
Sounds good.
Are there any animals around?
None that you immediately see. But you figure at this point, most are either just starting to wake up and stir or heading in for the day.
So if I were to go look around for some animals, do you think I could find some?
I would say absolutely high likelihood.
I'm gonna go look for some animals.
All right. Make a perception or survival check.
18?
18. All right. So you just start wandering just a little bit away from the camp itself. It doesn't take you long before you spot a couple of rabbits starting to emerge from a hole about 30 feet from you.
Anything bigger, or maybe some birds?
You do actually also see some birds starting to lift off.
Can I ask the birds if they know where a treeless mountain is?
Do you speak? I believe you do. You speak. Do you speak Primal? Sure you
no, I do not.
Speak Sylvan. Okay.
Sylvan and Common, yeah.
Yeah. So Primal is the language of animals, and
okay.
Those too unintelligent to have a language.
Good to know. All right, I'll head back to the group.
Okay. But really great idea.
I guess we need to find ourselves some new languages, huh? Stop it.
I
Uh-oh.
feel like we just found these languages.
I mean, there is that, yeah. You seem to have a brat on your lap, Lena.
You could say that, yes.
What a bully.
So are you all starting to ask around the camp to see if anyone's...
Did we eat breakfast?
Yes, you grabbed some breakfast while the tea was brewing.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that then.
Sounds good.
Is anyone looking
And
shady?
I'd say we could split up as well while we do this if you want. Go a little faster.
I think that's a good idea. It's just going to save us time.
Yeah.
And kind of split up and divide and conquer.
Sounds
All right.
good.
I'll go with Maruti. Is that okay?
Come with me.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know what that is.
You want to team up, Rowan, or should we separate? And
We could team up too.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna
But
try and
take
find
that
a
way,
sketchy
we will take
looking
it that
one.
away. We'll meet up this away.
What do you think about that? Sure. Okay. Is anybody like looking sketchy, like looking around, acting kind of like wiry?
Make an insight check for me.
Can I aid?
Absolutely.
22.
Okay.
What do I do
Nice.
to aid?
You'll also roll your own dice as well and add your insight check.
Natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
Don't forget to mark it in the green box.
Yes.
Marking it.
Balling.
So 25 total.
All right. So, between the two of you, you do spot a family of 4. They're dwarves. And while the whole group looks nervous, you would say that they look a little extra nervous.
Mm.
All right. Just gonna casually walk up to them and go, "Hey, how's it going? I just joined the group. I haven't met you yet."
I'm gonna hang back just for a minute.
The dad and kids keep striking their tent and rolling it up. The mother, who is very obviously pregnant, turns to you. "Oh, good morning. Yes, you are new, aren't you? Welcome."
Thank you. My name is X-Ray. What's your name?
"My name is Marla.
Oh, hi, Marla. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too."
How's your travels been going with this group so far?
"Oh, all this walking is challenging.
I'm
Me.
sure. Yeah, it must be hard to walk being pregnant.
I'm not looking forward to these mountains. Do you know where we're going? You seem to speak to him rather often. Has he told you anything?"
Well, we're not sure where we're going.
Oh, like the rest of us, then.
Yeah. Well, what brought you to join this group?
Our farm was burned down,
Oh no.
and so we had to leave.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's horrible.
Thank you.
I'm going to walk up in a very official fashion and direct my attention at Daddy Dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell him that he needs to come with me and then move towards Sandrano, but then pull him away and duck off into some trees.
Okay, so you grab his arm and start pulling him with you towards Sandrano?
Yeah. You need to come with me.
What? No, I don't. And he's gonna pull back against you.
Can I pull him harder?
Physicality check. Absolutely,
Right.
You can try.
Physicality. 20.
Okay. You effortlessly overpower this man and just pull him right along with you.
All right.
Marla looks. Where are you going? What's going on?
He'll be back. Don't worry. And I'm going to pull him into the trees.
Oh, that's my friend. Don't worry too much about that. I'm sure he just wanted to get to know your husband a little bit better.
Okay. PG, J-Mud, just stay with mommy, dears.
I'm gonna question him and be like, "What's going on with you? Why are you looking so shifty?"
What do you mean, shifty? We've been displaced from our home. We're living in a refugee camp, on the run from soldiers and God knows what. What are you doing?
How did you join this party?
We walked here.
Where did we pick you up?
In the forest.
What was the name of the forest?
I don't know. I'm not from here. Just
Where are you from then?
it's a small town
Mm-hmm.
named Grelba.
Likely story. I'm gonna need you to answer a few more questions. Is that gonna be okay with you?
Not really.
And you seem to be doing just fine, so I'm gonna continue. When I saw you across the way, you were looking in a specific direction, trying to figure something out. What was it?
That is going to be a 6 against your insight defense. I know for sure that will miss, as the lowest you could possibly have is a 16.
I have an 18, yeah.
I wasn't looking at nothing, and you quite are well aware he's lying with that statement.
If you want to make it back to your family, I'm going to need you to start spilling beans before we go talk to Sandrano.
What do you want?
I want to know what I asked.
Is it money you're after? Are you extorting me?
Who are you
'Cause-
working for?
Not working for anyone.
Do I trust that?
17 against your insight defense?
18.
You know that he's not being entirely honest with that one, but you're not sure in what way.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's get you back to your family.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll walk behind him as we return.
I just kind of like look at Maruti and I'm like,
I'm going to pat you on the back.
hey, friend.
Hi.
Well, it was nice getting to know you folks. Feel free to chat with us anytime.
Sorry for the disturbance.
Oh, yes, well met.
Can I give a noogie to one of the kids?
Just stares up at you with blank eyes, this little 1.5 foot tall dwarf child, and this massive with a hand the size of his head.
So maybe we should go back to the group.
As we're about to leave, I'll just say, oh, and Marla, if you need anything, please let me know. It seems like it must be hard to have a journey like this, and I know your feet are hurting, so if you need some rest or some recovery, please let me know.
No, thank you. All right, for the other pair of you who are going about and asking, I would like for each of you to make a luck check.
Oh no.
Why, oh no?
I have a dog on top of me, a dog beside me, and my dice are over there. So this is a D20, right?
Yes.
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 This is no longer a small dog either. This dog is getting quite big.
Yeah, she is.
She's almost the same size as Midna.
Yeah.
So we roll a d20 and then add our luck to it, right?
Correct. And this will not take one of your lucks away. This is just a luck check.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 16.
Oh dear.
Lena, do you need your glasses?
No, I got a 7.
Would you like to expend a luck and luck your luck check?
I think I might.
Okay.
2 is not a very good roll.
No.
Alright. We're gonna try this one more time.
Was it a 2
I got
again?
a 3.
Cut, bad cut.
So that's now an 8.
It's all right. Zach was doing that all day yesterday.
And it was
In
his
fact,
birthday
I
too,
even gave
so
him a birthday free luck roll, and he rolled a 2 with it.
Wow.
What did you get, Jamie? You got a 17?
16.
16. Okay, well, we're just going to go with my 8 and your 16, and we're going to see what happens.
All right. So, between the two of you, you're just about to start heading back towards your meeting point when one person, a young man, he's probably in his late teens. He's got a bow strapped on his back. Human in tattered clothes, but outdoor garb, comes running up to you. So, I heard you're looking for Bald Peak.
Pray tell, what is Bald Peak?
Well, it's a mountain, relatively close by, and well, we call it Bald Peak because it doesn't have any trees and it's flat on the top. Is this like the place you're looking for?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, and you don't know anything about Bald Peak?
Nope.
Please inform.
Well, there used to be a camp up there, a military camp. Well, then a Drake moved in. No more military.
Oh, a Drake moved in. What's a
We,
Drake? Do I know what a Drake is? Can I roll to see if I know that?
I mean, you are familiar with Drake mythology from our world.
From like video games and stuff.
Yeah. So you know a Drake to be essentially a smaller, typically wingless dragon.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
And is it known whether the Drake is still there? Like, how long has this been?
Oh, well, the Drake moved in a little after I was born.
So it was probably still there.
About 12, 13 years ago.
The likelihood is still there, and we're going to have to fight this thing. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and point us in the direction? Can you help us figure out where it is?
Absolutely, but what do you mean, fight a Drake?
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about it, dear. You'll just stay with the camp.
Well, I know I won't have to worry about it, but how are you going to fight a Drake?
We have pointy things and stabbing things.
Well, sure, I've got a bow
And
and
magic.
arrow. And
Maybe
fight a Drake?
I will try to seduce it.
This wouldn't be the first time that I've had Drakes seduced in a campaign I've been running.
I'm pretty sure that was Liz and Sarah.
Yep.
this encounter.
We'll figure
Although
it
you
out.
are currently far lower level than when they seduced the drakes.
Yeah, there is that. Well, if we're lucky, it won't be there anymore.
Yeah, we might have to scout ahead and figure it out. Can you help us, guide us, like maybe explain how to get there so that we can go scout ahead?
Even better, he pulls off his belt pouch and ruffles through it. I try to map out everywhere that I've been hunting, so that my kid will be able to know when. Here, and he hands you a sheet of parchment, and
How
on
good
it
of
is
a map is it?
it's crude, but you can see some mountains, and we're right here, and he points to a spot on the map. You can see that there's a river that flows not too far from here, and you can see what looks to be an overall route to be able to get to Bald Peak.
Cool.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And
Can we-
you're letting us borrow this?
It's for the time.
You can keep it.
No,
Are you
we will
sure?
return- We will return it.
No, it's okay. You can have it.
Thank you. That is very kind of you. And we
I don't have any more need for it.
No? Why not?
No one to pass it on to anymore. So I've got it up here. Go ahead. Thank you. I'm glad it'll be of use.
Doesn't mean you won't have need of it again. We will still return it if we can.
If you wish.
Many thanks.
Of course.
Can I give you a hug?
Okay.
Wash. And then pat, and then walks away. Did you take the map, or did I take the map?
You can have the map. Unless you want me to have it.
Which one of us is more responsible?
Neither.
Easily distracted, easily angered.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I will add that to my inventory, probably, right?
Yes.
Where do we...
Map.
Any amount of weight to it?
No.
I figured it's a piece of paper with the likelihood it's going to be heavy, but figured I'd ask. Alright. Map to Bald Peak. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your help. And then I guess we'll head back to meet up with the others.
All right.
Good.
So the four of you meet back up again.
Hey, did you have any luck?
I hold up
I did actually.
I'm going to hold up my map in triumph.
What is that?
Da 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 da.
Map.
What map? Very nice.
There's a place apparently called Bald Peak, which perfectly describes where we are going. But there's a catch. There's a drake.
A what?
You want to explain it?
Like a dragon?
No wings. Yes, a dragon with no wings.
Yeah, and much smaller.
What?
Maybe we can make friends with it.
I mean, we can sure try.
Or avoid it altogether. Like, maybe we can just hide from it.
Well, but if that's where we're going, I don't know if it'd be good to bring a bunch of people there if there's a drake there.
I mean,
should we leave the caravan, a little ways away and send a few people in to check it out first?
I think we were planning on potentially going in, scouting it out, while the group follows kind of behind us.
Head that general direction slowly, but give us a chance to get ahead and see what we can do.
Maybe we can bring someone with us like Artemius.
What do drakes speak?
That is a very good question.
That is a good question.
We can ask Sandrano and Artemius. I think maybe it's a good time to go meet back up with them and discuss plans.
And at this point, the camp is pretty much all struck, and they are pretty much ready to move out upon word of where they're going next.
We're going to take the map to Sandrano and kind of show him the general direction.
Sounds good to me.
We're pretty sure that this is where we need to head.
That sounds... Do you tell him about the Drake?
Yes.
Maybe not yet. I want to get his hopes up. So we need to head this
direction. One person says yes, one person says not yet.
Why don't you want to tell him yet?
I want to see if he responds in any way, like, oh yeah, I know that place, or anything like that. Like, oh, I've heard of that. And kind of get vibes from him and see if he feels like he knows before being like, oh, by the way.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I don't know, maybe he'll drop some sort of comment about something. Maybe he'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that place. You know, I don't know.
Sandrano? I don't think he's been this way. He said he doesn't know these mountains.
I guess the question would be, is Artemius and Plurus with him? Or is he alone at this point?
They are with him.
Right. So maybe we just ask them if they know anything about it first. Do you know of this place? And then we will follow it up with, this is what we were told.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And just, because you never know, multiple sources, it might be nice to just be like, hey, so this sounds kind of like what we're looking for. Do you know anything about this?
No, and Sandrano looks up at the others, and they are shaking their head no, too. Can't say we've heard of it, but I mean, I've only been back in the country for 6 months.
Okay, well, then there's something you should know.
Yes?
We were told that there is a drake.
His face whitens.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Drake.
That's what we were told. But
we're going to have to find somewhere else.
Before we decide that, it might not be there anymore. We should scout ahead and find that out.
What if y'all slowly head that direction and take the camp slowly that way? And the four of us will scout ahead and see what we can find.
Very well. I think you're absolutely mad. A Drake.
Not the first time we've been called that bit. Okay.
We're all a little mad here.
What do you know about drakes?
Well, I know they are not to be tangled with lightly. My father killed a drake. Him and an army of 100 soldiers. They bested it.
Oh.
Well, we're special. Okay, we're actually going to approach this thing. We're just scouting ahead.
That you are. And I suppose if I was to hear of any 4 individuals taking on a drake and living, it would be the 4 of you.
What makes you say that?
I mean, as you said, you are special. The things I have seen you four do are beyond what most beings I know are capable of.
Speaking on capabilities, do you have anyone who can converse with a drake?
Well, I mean, I can. Ploris speaks Draconic.
Draconic.
Yes.
How could we learn new languages?
Well, anyone that knows the language can teach you. It'll take some time, but I'm fluent in most of them. Artemius is in a number, and Ploris is as well. Certainly, we would be happy to teach you what we know.
How long do you think it would take to learn a new language?
Depends greatly on the student and the teacher. But if your knowledge base is anything like if your aptitude for knowledge is anything as your aptitude for combat, then well, it shouldn't take you any longer than a week or two of solid study.
Fun.
That's like time we don't have currently.
No,
Maybe later, then.
To be fair, though, maybe we could take one of them with us and they can kind of teach us some basics on the way there. Yes, it's a thought.
Yes, Floris, go with them. You would want to speak to the Drake, yes?
Perhaps.
We could try.
I mean,
Depends on the situation when we find him.
If that's a desire you have, then Ploris will accompany you.
How you feel about that, Ploris?
He shrugs. Are you sure you're going to be okay, sire? You are still recovering. I'll be fine. I'm coming down from it. I'll be stop worrying over me. And yes, I do. I'll be all right, Ploris. Very well, Midlaw.
Well, we better take off in a hurry then if we want to stay ahead.
So you do truly plan to go see this Drake?
We have no better plans at this point. I mean, this is what the Oracle told us, is we have to go to this direction.
The Oracle told you to go there.
Yes.
Yes.
He knew far more than I will ever learn. So, if he said it, then there must be even more about you. But I can't let you go just empty-handed. Come with me. And he rises and kind of shuffles on over to the wagon and pulls out a box. A larger box. I'm sorry I only have 3 things for you. Floris takes a look. No, you're not going to, are you? Yes. Yes, I am. They have done much for us. They are deserving.
Confused.
Twitchy ears
Well,
and swishy tail.
I already gave her, and motions with his head towards Ari, a wand. That should tide her over. Which wand? It's just, it's a A wand of icy rays.
Wait, what?
Is that what it is?
That is what it is.
Wait, what? I'd pull it out and look at it and be like, I thought it was just a wandy wand.
No, that is a wand of icy rays. It's a magical, it's an enchanted wand.
Oh. Okay.
That whenever you use it, instead of just striking at a single point, it conjures out a beam of ice that will move through every space until it reaches its end destination. And whatever you're doing will be ice.
Ooh.
Hey.
Good to know. Okay.
So
You have a
yes,
fancy
Lena,
thing.
on your character sheet,
I was gonna say.
yes,
So do
go
I
ahead
need
and change your wand to Wand of Icy Rays.
RAYS?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And I uploaded a document to no. So its time is 2 seconds.
Okay.
Its range is 50 feet.
Hmm.
Critical is still 20. To hit, you now get a +4.
Ooh.
So do I have to add the +4 or is it just a 4?
It would be, if you had something in that box, it's 4 more than what was ever in that box.
That was just empty.
Okay, yep, so it'd be a 4 there that you will add whenever you are making an attack with it.
Okay.
Its damage is 9 when wielded in one hand.
Okay.
And if you wield it in 2 hands, it'll be 12.
Okay, so how do I put that on here? How do I actually...
There's not a great spot for it yet. I'll need to make an adjustment to the character sheet for those boxes to differentiate between one-handed and two-handed damage. But you could just note it in the enhancement section if you wanted.
Okay. You said it was 12.
Correct.
Okay.
And then as far as its enhancements go, so it has the frost enhancement on it.
Okay.
With that one, whenever you make an attack or use a power with that weapon, it may deal ice damage. Also, you can spend 2 power points to deal an extra 1d4 plus 2 ice damage with any attack you make with that weapon.
I have no idea how to enter that into here.
And it is listed, the frost enchantment is listed in the core rulebook, so at any point if you want to go and try to figure out what shorthand you want to put in to try to make it fit, by all means.
Okay. I'll figure it out. You can move on.
Well then, for the others of you, Exreet, I have this for you. And he pulls out a faintly glowing stone.
What's this?
This is simply a magical stone. It carries within it some extra reserves of power. So, Lizard, in your magical items section down at the bottom, in one of the magical items spots, you can put magical stone. And the magical stone, imbued with 20 power points. It completely refills during an extended rest.
All right. Wow. This is really special.
For you, Maruti, he pulls out a pair of gauntlets.
Thank you.
These are not normal gauntlets. These are a holy symbol. And these are called the balancing totem.
What do they do?
You can use them to be able to heal your allies while fighting.
Ooh. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Looks at him with big eyes.
And for you, Rowan,
Yes.
it may not look like much, but I promise it packs quite a wallop. And he pulls out a large cast iron skillet.
Oh my God. Pan.
Yes, it is.
Does it cook magical eggs?
I don't believe anybody has ever tried, not ever, but I don't believe anybody has tried using the legendary frying pan, to cook eggs in, well, since the hero Gilrot used it to, well, presumably he fought off 1,000 assassins with this one pan.
You fought off assassins with a pan?
Yes. So
that sounds like a very interesting person.
It must make a mean egg.
Must be a very glorious pan.
Glorious pan!
I wonder how many grandmothers have wielded this pan before you.
I'm not a grandmother, though. At least I hope not. That would just be wrong. Tell me about this frying pan.
Always perfectly seasoned.
That would be glorious if you never had to re-season your pan. OMG.
Yep. So, for the three of you that just got weapons, if you go to our campaign page in the drive, I've uploaded a new document called Ripped Campaign Magical Items. And your magical items are there, text and all.
Legendary frying pan.
It's amazing.
It does just have the base, the one-handed damage that it deals. So if you're doing it two-handed, it will increase. by 3, but
The frying
that is
pan?
there for all 3 of those items.
Ah. What does the asterisk 2 mean?
Oh, it's a ×2 multiplier when you crit.
Oh, okay. So what is the main damage then? Oh, never mind. I can't read.
Okay.
Does it have an enhance?
It enhances the 4, the 2 hit,
Ah.
which is already factored into the damage.
Okay.
And you should be able to copy and paste straight out of the drive if you want to.
I guess that's fair.
My computer has a hard time loading it for some reason, but my phone doesn't. So I'm just...
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
There we go. I can use it to block everyone.
He's smashing some heads in.
Yep, with a magical pan.
Cast iron's kind of heavy.
But the black log.
Is there a weight for these?
Oh yeah, that's a...
Yeah, it's the same as their standard items. So for the magical stone, that weight is 0.
Okay.
Yep. For the balancing totem, that is 1 pound. For the wand of icy rays, that's also 1 pound.
Guess I should make sure I added that in for my weight, because I got that last time. I should. You said 1 pound?
Yes.
Okay.
And for the legendary frying pan, that is 3 pounds.
Okay.
Just accidentally typed in wand of icy rats.
Hey, I mean, you can rename it.
Rats march out of it that are made of ice when I point it at people. Attack my icy rats. Ooh, rats, pounce.
I'm most definitely buried.
This is what they mean when they say dog pile.
Yep.
Yep. So the balancing totem says it has 4 charges. Is
Yes.
that just ever?
No, they all charges will come back during a rest.
Cool.
So yeah, you get 4 charges per rest.
Sweet.
For a long rest? Short.
Yes, I mean there's only one type of rest now, but yes, yeah.
Okay.
There can only be one rest, Highlander.
Do you want your
One
blankie?
sword, one rest.
I wish there was
I don't see where crushing or blocking are. Are those in modifications or anything?
Yes, they're in modifications.
I don't see them. Oh, there's blocking. I just can't read.
Says the English major.
Shush. We already knew this. Come on now.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
True.
And crushing is definitely there as well.
Okay, it just doesn't say it up in the thing up above.
It does. It's on the right-hand column.
Oh. Yeah, I totally missed that was there. So, yeah. You're... It's fine. Reading, who needs that? Says again the English major.
And the one who has many, many books right behind you.
Who needs
Who
reading?
needs reading? The one sitting in the library.
Yeah.
All of books.
Are those just for show?
Absolutely.
I don't buy it.
They're all for me.
Obviously, they're all nice.
Alrighty.
My beautiful teen and mystery section over here, manga all the way on the left, romance section, and then fantasy and sci-fi.
I know you like them romance novels.
Yep,
Name. Read them. That's what you do in your free time, is just read romance novels.
I have free time? When did that happen?
You never know. You can get a page or two and you're on the toilet.
Good luck with that.
Alright, you all set? Everyone all set?
Here.
Perfect.
Just about. Okay, good.
Huff at me.
Alright.
She got mad that I adjusted. She's like, I've got a sack.
I wish that I had more to give you, but I hope that they serve you well.
Just gonna spin the frying pan and play with it a little bit.
We appreciate any help that you can give us.
Of course, you've given us plenty. We will.
Greatly appreciate it.
Did the lad say how long it'll take to get here? The scale on this looks a little uncertain.
He just said it was close. He totally did not specify.
That would have been a very good question. Too bad we did not ask it.
I mean, we could totally try and go find him and ask.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Also, now that I think about it, I'm curious if we could even find him again, because if we can't find him, maybe we ought to be my bit suspicious.
He's a magical being.
We also never asked his name.
Nope, we're assholes.
Yeah. We're not very nice.
Thanks, random child. We will take this map and probably bring it back to you because we said we would, but we will never find you again because we don't know your name.
Alright, so you all going to try to look for him?
Yeah.
You do find him easily enough.
Okay. Do you want to ask, or should I?
I can ask if you want. Excuse me.
Yes. Is there more I can help you with?
So, we totally realized we forgot to ask you how long do you think it will take to get there?
Oh, well, if you make good pace, you could probably get there by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
At just a regular pace?
Are you planning on sleeping tonight?
I mean, we might not, but I'm also curious about, like, if the caravan is following behind us. If we get there tomorrow morning, what time can we expect the caravan to get there?
Well, with the wagon and the hills, and if we go for short stops at night, the morning after, if we go a little bit slower, the night after.
Should we ask him to guide the caravan? Because we
Probably
only
not the worst. So would you mind telling us your name real quick?
Kaledon.
How the hell do you spell that?
Kaledon.
Okay. Well, Kaledon, if we're going to be traveling ahead of the caravan, we'll probably take the map with us. Would you mind traveling with the front of the caravan and helping lead them?
I would be honored.
We would be very thankful, and I think everyone would be very thankful to you.
I will do so.
This is a very important coming of age challenge for you.
I had my coming of age a year ago, but thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, you can
Your
have
second
multiple
age.
reiteration of coming of age. Well, thank you, Kaledon. We're going to head up to the front now. Would you like us to introduce you to some people?
Please.
Then,
Hey,
do you have all your stuff ready?
Yes. I'm used to traveling light.
Perfect. Then come with us and we will introduce you. And before we do so, my name is Rowan. I realized we also did not introduce ourselves. My apologies.
I am Ari.
I'm used to wearing a name tag. That's my excuse. I don't know what the rest of y'all's excuse is, but I'm used to wearing a name tag.
I'm just rude.
Oh, I'm X-rate.
Yo, Marudi.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Alright, so we travel up with him to the front of the caravan to introduce him to Sandrato and the others.
All right.
The gang.
This is the child.
He is precious small bean protect. We are not killing any more teenagers ever again. Or well, I mean, when we played the Walkers or Fordenia, we might have killed a 14-year-old by accident. That was totally Nick's fault, not mine.
We must redeem this event.
And in our other campaign, we the child might have lost an arm. But that was his fault. He went where we told him not to go.
No, you did not tell him not to go there.
We also didn't tell him to go there, though. That'll be a few more weeks before that one comes out, but it happens. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. This will probably go up on YouTube after, so it's fine.
Oh, dear.
We do not have the best track record with keeping teenagers safe. Oh, and Kasiku, when he was traveling with us when he was 14, we got him turned into a vampire.
That did happen.
Yeah.
Protect!
Apparently, I've got something for 14-year-olds.
I think
Not
it's
like
your
that.
fault, Nate. Traumatic event at 14, because these are also all boys, by the way. Nate, do you need to go talk to a therapist about when you were 14?
Probably.
Fair enough.
Don't we all?
Who doesn't?
Yes.
Moving on.
Yeah. And we use this to
Trauma
work for our
dump.
traumas.
Moving.
All right, so don't kill him.
I will keep him
Protect-
safe.
We're gonna
Protect
we're
small
gonna-
bean cinnamon roll child.
Cinnamon roll child.
He is a bit round.
Is he squishy and warm?
That's up to you.
Oh no!
Is he
So,
sweet
Yes, he's sweet and squishy.
and slightly spicy?
Maybe so.
Cinnamon rolls are you eating?
Like, just cinnamon is like a spice. So, like, it's spice.
Cinnamon is technically a spice and a candy.
Not like hot spicy.
We're getting caught up on the cinnamon roll. It's time to move on.
Anyway, we need to head out now. Do we have enough provisions to last us? We should probably have enough rations, right?
Yeah, I believe you guys should be well set
Yeah.
on rations.
I have 15, so I could get all of us through the next 2 days.
Fair. Alright, so we are going to head out now, and we are going to head towards the mountain. And I might have to take a brief pause to go pee.
That's fair. I need more water, so probably a good time to go take a break.
So you all head out from the camp and begin making your way towards the Bald Peak. And with that, we're going to take a short little break and come back in just a little bit.